Hey folks, Mark and Bob from Fire Mountain Outdoors, and today we got the M70 came back from Century Arms.
You know, Bob, you had an issue with this when you got it. The front sight was canted severely, and we had to cram that sight, the front sight clear over right next to the hood. And so you sent it back, and what'd Century do to it?
Well, they were kind of unclear on what they did, but they had it for 5 weeks.
Okay.
But just by looking at the evidence that's that I have, it looks like everything from the front trunnion forward is completely new.
Okay.
So we've definitely got you know, a new rear sight. We've got new front sight. It looks like a new barrel. Doesn't look like anything's been shot through it. So we're gonna put it on paper and see if we can get it to zero.
Let's get shooting before it gets dark.
Let's get in there.
All
Let's do it. All right, folks. We've got the M70 AB2 here. This has got the RPK receiver, and the ammo we're using today is just your run-of-the-mill surplus Wolf lacquer-coated ammunition, steel cased. So we're going to put a few rounds on target, or we're going to attempt to put them on target, and see if we can get any sort of groups today. All right. Weapon's hot. Shooting at the right target. At least I'm in the red this time. All right. We're 3 inches to the right, so we're going to bring that over to the left a little bit and see if we can at least center that without having to drift the sight all the way forward. On the last rifle, first shots fired at this range were right about here, so it's going to be a little bit better, I think. We've got your basic, I believe this is a Tapco sight adjustment tool for an AK. We're going to move the front sight to the right because we want our bullet impact to go to the left. So we're going to just move it over just a little bit, and we'll see if it moves us in the right direction. That, folks, that's what we were looking for right there, and we finally got it. So I think this is probably going to be about as good as it gets with the iron sights. I think we might try some optics on this rifle next and just see how tight we might be able to get these groups in the future.
Hey Bob, how about a test? Why don't you whack the gong? 100-yard gong.
150, 25?
100-yard.
Alright, you ready?
Shoot it.
Well, that's all I can ask for. How come you're disappointed with that? I think I broke your gong.
Yeah, where is my gong?
So the M70 AB2, this is what Century Arms sent back to us, and I'm pleasantly happy. I can say I'm happy with the fact that the sight isn't as canted badly as what we had before.
Yeah, you know, we are within the center third,
Yeah.
and so it's the sight picture is a lot nicer. You know, the problem with that 8K is the sight radius is so short on these, and you know, you can see that we've got a little bit of wiggle here. Everything's just kind of loose tolerances. It's not a tack driver or a bench rest rifle, but I think it did a good job of hitting the gong.
I hit the gong at 100 yards. You know, there's absolutely no complaints there. You know, I tend to be more of an open sight shooter. You know, I do shoot some competition from time to time, high power, and so I like to rely on the iron sights, and I like to be proficient with them. But you know, I think we're going to try out some new handguards from Midwest Industries and try putting an optic on this and see what kind of groups that this actual barrel that's made here in the USA might actually be capable of achieving. So
it's a handy weapon. It's compact with a folding stock. It makes it very nice and short. It'll fit underneath the trunk of underneath the seat, or fit nicely in your trunk. I think it's a good firearm, and functions flawlessly.
Absolutely. You know, it's you know, with any new weapon, it's going to take a little bit of getting used to. But I was ready to throw this in the creek when it was here 2 months ago. I don't want to throw it in the creek right now, so
No, I think it's a good rifle.
I think we're okay.
Yep.
So Century Arms, thank you for doing good on the repair on this, and we're going to dress this thing up and see if we can make it a little bit better.
Right on. Hey, as always, you can't take back a bullet, and you never want to wish that you could, so always shoot safe, follow the 4 basic safety rules, and thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
I think somebody lost a tooth. Who lost a tooth? Did you lose a tooth? Who lost a tooth? It's a tooth. Not mine.